I don't have 4K textures, no. I pretty much run everything on 2K. Airliner, this is the PMDG 737-800 Alaskan livery. Right. We're just about to... See, look, now it's... The frames are in a relatively decent state again. The usage is still really high, though. I'm going to give PC... I'm going to have a look tonight, see if there's a... Look. I'm going to ring PC Special... No, I'm going to clean it tonight, make sure it's clean, open the case. I'm going to run a performance test through it and give it a good whacking and see what goes on there. And then I'm going to give PC Specialist a ring tomorrow. And I'm going to do a driver reinstall. We are on the latest ones, but we'll do a driver reinstall. If the base add-on gives you the 738 and the 739, if you want to get the 737 and the 736, then you need to buy the expansion package. Yeah, blast the drivers. I'm just on home, I'm not on pro. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a B squad, so it's still annoying to concede 4 goals, 2 goals even, but yeah, it's the B squad. Maybe a restart would help? No, I mean, no, like, it's something a bit more than just needing a restart. This happened to me yesterday as well on stream, so... I'll see what happens, like, if all goes wrong, I'll see, you know, I'll put my 970 in and see what happens with that. And see if the same things happens with 970, because then that will indicate to me whether it's a Windows 10 thing, or whether it's a graphics card, or, you know, whether it's a sim thing, or whether it's a graphics card issue. I can't remember, Goody. Maybe down in the description. Top of the evening, Mad South African. How you doing, buddy? Do you reckon, Speedbird? Again, it's all under warranty, and I'm very good friends with the guys at PC Specialist, so I know they'll sort me out. I'm not concerned. It's annoying, but I'm not worried. They can ship me out one, and it will be with me by Monday if needed, you know. What? No, Mama Chewie does not need to cry. I'm sorry, I can't hear you with my headphones. Okay. Yeah. I had to leave because of class earlier. No worries, Clutch. Yeah, it was good, thank you. Yeah, it was really fun flight. Nice little route back, definitely. Roger that, great. Yeah, I'm not on the latest Windows 10 update because it caused major issues with version 3. Oh, I don't want to keep looking at this, otherwise it's going to wind me up. Rip the Viz. I just want to see the Orbeck scenery, for goodness sake, weather. 34 nautical miles to go. Good with speed at the moment, plenty of time. Do you use pedals? I do. I use MFG crosswind rudder pedals. Imply any NVIDIA shaders recently? I've loaded in a new NVIDIA inspector profile. Could it be that? And I did that before yesterday's flight. I put in a new NVIDIA inspector profile just for prepared. Maybe try unloading that. Yeah. We'll have to do some troubleshooting. Fly with clear skies all the time. You don't need to, well, I mean, like, you don't need to build them from scratch. You need to put a few things together, but it's not much. Well, I was going to have a look at Airport CEO, but with my GPU like this, I'm kind of thinking it may just be sensible for me to finish off the stream, go and do some troubleshooting with my GPU, and then I'll come back tomorrow and we'll have a look at it. P3D or X-Plane? I don't own X-Plane, so I can't really give a comparison between the two. Well, the visibility should be fine. Actually, no, it's not. That's changed. That wasn't that a moment ago. Yeah, it looks like it could be an auto land at this rate. Well, it's been in the 90, like usually my temperatures don't go above 65, and my GPU utilization in the sim doesn't go anywhere above 65 either, really. 70 at the very, very most. Yesterday on departure out of an airport, we had 99% GPU usage and my temperatures were up in the 70s. Today we've hit 81 and my GPU usage is going anywhere between 60 and 90% right now. So it's a bit all over the place. Yeah, it will drop when I turn off P3D. Yeah, it will. Because it's not having any graphical load going through it. When I turn off P3D, everything goes back down, but that's because there's no, you know, God, this is going to be interesting. That's because there's no graphical load being put on the GPU. I do use a custom fan profile, yes. I have MSI Afterburner. You can see my fan speeds at 100% because the temperature's so high. What, sorry? No, my aircon's not going to do anything. Try running another game? Yeah, I could try out some PUBG later. Right, there's the localizer, so we'll arm the approach. We're struggling with speed a bit here. But we're way below the glide, so I can bring our vertical speed back, and then we shouldn't have to worry too much. Test the inspector profile, yeah. Yeah. No, it won't be too many things open on my desktop. I run this and more on a very regular occasion. And I've never had it do this to me before. Flaps 5, let's take now. Nice, Quinn. Have a good one, dude. Is the fan actually running? Yes. Don't worry, guys. Thank you all. I'll have a look later. I'll have a look later. Don't worry. Let's match our heading up. I want to see the scenery. God damn it! Great job, Orbex boys. Great job. Loving the work. Loving it. It's most likely the heat sink. Okay. Could be a thermal pasting. Yeah. I don't touch hardware, so if it is something like that, then yeah, I don't know. I've learnt not to touch my hardware because I've not had good luck with it before. Who needs PC specialist when you have Twitch chat? Get rid of that drag required. On the speed brakes now. What's the go around? 2,400. Look at that Orbeck scenery. Hot damn. Yeah, the frames are okay now. The frames are okay. And there's the glide slope. Hi, Mongo. There's a huge... I know, right? Like, it's teasing me on the terrain display. As I said, it just means we're going to have to come back here and, you know, and visit it again. What a shame. What a great shame. I'm going to take gear now. Yeah, speed's good, speed's good. Don't hit Toga, I'll try my best not to. Cannot believe I did that. .134, so 139, just as with the second landing today, is going to be our VREF speed. What is the visibility? 1 statute mile. So
25.
Terrible, in other words. Tell you what we'll do, exactly the same as before. We'll give the auto throttle to ourselves and then see if we need to do a an auto land. I hope to God we don't. I don't remember the last time we had to do an auto land on the stream. I don't think I can do... Can I do... No, I can't. I can only do single channel. Yeah, there will be cooldowns and things for commands, guys. What version do I have? This is the livery that will make things look different, like with the yellow sticker and everything like that. It's the livery that does that. Right, so landing checklist. Flaps are 40, landing goes down 3 green, speed brakes are armed, engine start switches are continuous. We're clear to land. We've still got a good 5 nautical miles or so. Let's just watch that speed, and now it's a case of waiting for the runway lights. Come on, speed. Why are you dropping on me like that? Why are we in the 120s all of a sudden? I'm like 70% N1 here. Arm the approach. We're on the approach. We're on the ILS approach. We have been for quite a while. Yeah, 10 out of 10 scenery. Checked. Hey look, it's Orbeck scenery! Look at that. Right, now to try and find the runway lights. So I can take out the autopilot. Oh God! And then of course the rain starts as well. Bloody hell, look at this. Where's the runway?
Approaching minimum. Minimum.
Continue. Holy rudder, sorry.
100.
There we go, we're good now.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Spoilers, decel, reversers are green. What an absolutely incredible approach. Shame we couldn't see anything. But welcome down, everybody. Right, gonna have to make a turn. There we go. How was that for the last landing of the night then? Not too bad. Let's try and not throw the aircraft off the edge of the runway now, because there's nowhere else we need to backtrack the runway. Shut up, Goody. What's my favourite aircraft to fly? I really find the Majestic Dash 8 rewarding to fly. So I'd say that's one of my favourites. And welcome down to Papa Alpha Yankee Alpha. I can't even remember the name of the airport. Yakutat. Yakutat. Welcome down to Yakutat. What extremely interesting weather. Still on a runway, so I'm keeping all my lights on. And then we're going at the only gate we can go to. Thank you, guys. I'm glad that was an okay landing for you all. So we're going to take the left turn onto runway 20, which apparently is closing, somebody said, today for the winter. And then head to gate 1, which is just off it to the right. I won't be able to do a replay just because the replay feature is so terrible and stuff, and I'm a little bit concerned with this GPU issue. DC3 there, I think that is. There might, I think I've turned them off. I think I checked it last night and turned it off. Yeah. Yeah, I got rid of it, so it's the next right onto Charlie, and then it's straight ahead from there. Yeah, it's only the one airliner spot. I always look out for that. Right, slow down for the turn, and then I'll bring all these lights off now. As we're exiting the runway. Excuse my terrible taxiing. What a fun little airport to visit. I'm glad we can actually see things a little bit now. We'll have a very quick look around once we park up. Don't blind the marshal, Chewie. We're going to have a look around the airport. Holy crap, that hangar needs demolishing. Look at that. It's a broken glass panes everywhere. That'll do. Parking brake is set. APU onto the buses. And for the third time, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down onto the ground. 55-minute block time. Look at that with all the rain and everything. I don't know if we're going to do airport CEO just because I'm really worried about my GPU. I'm not going to lie. I'm wondering what the heck's going on with it. We're going to have a look around the airport first. I'm going to have a look at the scenery because I loaded in when I installed the scenery just to make sure that it works, but that was it. I've not done anything else. And these poor passengers are going to have to get out into this horrible weather. Is it usually this horrible in Alaska, or have we just chosen a bad day? Because the weather's been interesting wherever we've gone today, really. Yeah, I don't know about United GSX, but yeah. Most of the US imagery comes from USGS. Otherwise, check out MapMark for commercial sources. Oh, cool. The DCRL is in op. Oh, and it's usually in the military.